Being in real estate is all about connections, right? I feel it's so important to be able to connect with other people, especially people that's on the same journey as you, right? To be able to share ideas, share fears, share doubts and thoughts. Because if you're not on an entrepreneur journey, especially in the real estate world, it's a lot of stuff that you just won't have other people share the same sentiment with you, right? And it's not that someone is not trying to understand you or what you're doing or dealing with is so much different than what somebody else is dealing with. Everybody, no matter what you're doing in life, we're all dealing with something, right? We don't get me wrong on that. Just having someone in your field though that can relate to exactly the thoughts and things that you go through sometimes gives you that sense of, hey, it's gonna be okay, right? Because it could be someone who's having business going well for them or someone who's not. Those same two people are gonna probably be experiencing some of the same thoughts, just on a different level, right? So I think it's important to have relationships, and no matter what business or whatever world you're in, someone who can relate to, and not someone you can sit around and complain with and throw a pity party with. Now that's not what I'm talking about. However, it's someone that you can reach out to. Y'all share the same problems, doubts, and fears, and you can find ways to move forward from those things, right? Not that they those things stop you from progressing or you looking to just cry on somebody's shoulder. It's that you're looking for ideas with dealing with it, with getting past that down moment or whatever the case may be, that negative thought. So relationships to me is so important, and sometimes you reach out to people who's in the same world as you're in, and they feel like, oh, it's so competitive that we can't even have a conversation. We can't even discuss our thoughts or strategize on how we both can be better, because everybody feel like we have to be so competitive. And I'm one of the most competitive person you will meet for sure, right? But I also know that it's a time and place for that, and that if you can help somebody out, what God got for you, no man can stop it. Someone can try to stop or may put a pause on something that you thought was for you, but if it ended it, it wasn't for you anyway. So I just don't feel like it's any room for people to have to not help each other, not collaborate, not try to make things easier for somebody if you know a way to. And I'm all about that. So relationships for me in the real estate business is super important in any industry or whatever you're trying to do. Find someone you can have a relationship with when you're going through that rough patch, that down moments of doubts and fears. Someone who has been through that and can help you through that can cope and understand exactly with what you're going through.